Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, reviewing this fella. Wilde Child Explicit Emphasis. And this is a salted caramel stout. 5.9%. The brewery is based in Leeds, if you didn't know. And to be honest, I didn't know. You know, these days, I find in supermarkets that the old crowd, if we're going to be going to say anything about them, are slowly being whittled away by the new generation of craft beer brewers. And it does seem to be the case that years ago cans were on the way out, and cans have had a resurgence, whereas bottled beer, beautiful caramel aroma. Oh, lovely aroma. You know, there are some beers that tick the boxes straight away before we even go any further. And as you can see, I'm in the beer room with the beer wall behind me, and I got a bit of a red card off the wife earlier when I walked in after half an hour of reviewing. Little does she know I did 2 beer reviews. She thought I only did the 1. So hey ho, I got away with that. Don't tell anybody, will you? So, just about black on the colour, a little bit of an off-white head on the nose. Caramel, chocolate, coffee, that's what I'm getting on the nose, on the taste. Oh. So, talking about Wilde Child Brewing, Event Horizon is one of theirs, and it's a cherry oatmeal stout, 5.1%. Another one of their beers is Shrimps and Barbies, isn't it? It's an Australian pale ale, and it's a pale ale then, but yeah, 4.5%. And this is off their website. Absolute Impeachment, which is a peach milkshake IPA, 5%. Now that sounds gorgeous, gotta be honest. Days of Wilde. Right, I need this in my life. It's a banoffee milkshake stout. Oh my god, I love banoffee pies. I love banoffee. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Oh, you've just made me smile. A banoffee milkshake stout, 4.9%. Oh my god, I've got to get that. I've got to. Celestial Projection is a lactose hop bomb IPA with 6.7% ABV. Another one of theirs, Dreams of Cascadia. It's a Cascade Super Single Hop, 4.9%. Chasing Epiphany. It's a Citra and Mosaic Pale, 4.8%. Beastmaster. It's a salted caramel and cacao NIB Imperial Stout, 10%. And again, that sounds absolutely beautiful. Siege of Khartoum is a peanut butter and banana porter. Flipping heck. I've never heard of this brewery until today. And there's 2 beers on there that are on my bucket list beers. The banoffee one and this peanut butter and banana porter. That sounds outstanding. 6.5%. Oh. Another beer. Patriot Games. It's a hoppy English pale. 3.9%, so more of a sessionable beer. Risk Avoidance, and that is a New Zealander IPA. Again, 3.8%, so definite sessionable area. California Love, an American pale ale, 4.2%. Pushing Boundaries, a double IPA at 8.1%. Oh, we're talking racky territory there. Yeah. Another one, Opaque Reality, And this is a mango and passion fruit milkshake IPA, 5.9%. Beyond Redemption is a pineapple milkshake pale at 4%. Righteous Indignation is a New England IPA at 7.4%. Citra is a single hopped beer, 5.2%. Distorting Horizons is a tropical IPA. Bloody, how many beers they got? 5.9%. The Expatriate is a session IPA at 4.5%. Outside the Box is a Mandarin IPA at 5.7%. We're getting there now, slowly. Hedonistic Existence is a chocolate ganache stout. Again, that sounds gorgeous. 6.3%. Dystopian Society, a New World Red IPA at 6.1%. Social Pariah is a double IPA at 7.2%. Enfant Terrible, terrible child probably, is a French hop bitter at 4.3%. Hades Beckons is a black IPA at 6.66%. I like that. Well done. And if you didn't get that, shame on you. Come on. Who got it straight away? Come on, you've got to get it. Slippery Customer, a raspberry and lemon sour at 5.5%. Princess Warrior is an English blonde ale at 4.6%. Instant Oboe is a bourbon imperial stout. Flipping heck, 9%. I've got to get a mixed box off these fellas. Hop Strosity is a triple IPA at 10.5%. Wow. A triple IPA. I've never come across one of them. Amazing. I'm liking this brewery more and more. Creature of Doom is a Doppelbock. Described as liquid bread in olden times, 8.2%. And that's it. So Wild Child Brewing Company, and it's wildchildbrewing.co.uk. I don't know. Let me try and get right to the... Let's go to the shop. Yeah. See if you can order a beer from them. Order that lot. And there's another one in there, 4-dimensional manifold, and that's £5.25. So the beers are, as you would expect from a non-supermarket setting. You know, you're going to be paying a price, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's only got 6 or so. Free delivery on orders over 80 quid. So, this is at Morrisons, obviously, on their recent craft beer range update, and I've got to say, well, it's there, not just craft beer, it's bottled beers as well. Morrisons have done an amazing range update. From the Witchwood Brewery stuff to all the canned stuff, it has been immense, and it has been invigorating to see such a great range update from them. Sainsbury's did one, theirs was more subtle update. Lidl's have got the beer festival. Tesco's have done a craft beer range update with 10 or 11 new beers. Asda have done that Big Country Estate, you know, fuck and all. They've done that so far, but they might be soon, you never know. And as for Marks and Spencer's and that, I haven't been there yet, but I shall be doing a trip soon. I want to do more, try and focus on a few more Nottingham beers, which next week, when I do, because what I don't do is take any money out of the family kitty, you know, because this is basically a hobby, and I don't take money out of the kitty if I can help it. So, but when I do like cash in hand jobs and that sort of thing, and then I buy beers from that. So next week I'm going to see what I get, what I earn, and then I'm going to do a big Nottingham breweries, Nottinghamshire, Leicestershire, Derbyshire, East Midlands basically, beers update and go from there. So anyway, this brewery, wow, some on their website, some absolutely stunning beers. And if anybody from ever watches, please, I would love to review your Banoffee beer. That sounds outstanding. And the other strong beers as well. I love strong beers. It's just... So, definitely getting the caramel flavour from this. Not so much the salted. And I'm being honest, I don't like salted caramel anyway. I love caramel. I'm a massive fan of butterscotch, which isn't too far away from caramel anyway. And yeah, going down a tree. I don't know whether this was £2 or £3 for the can. I'm not sure. Because there was one at £2, and I'm not sure if it was this or another one. But take it that it was £3 and hope for the best. I think that's the best way of explaining that. Fantastic. Nice aroma, good taste so far. And I've really enjoyed looking through the website and seeing them beers. And is it not something that... And I think this is a good thing. Whenever I get a company that I've not heard of and I don't know of, is to look through the beers that they make. Because we all live in different parts of the UK. I live in Nottingham. And I know so much about the beers around me. I know a lot about the supermarket beers because I worked in supermarket for 5 years and thoroughly enjoyed it even so. And even then, there's beers that's the big companies make that you don't see because they they don't go national. And yes, the beer industry is amazing. And just reviewing the beers, I absolutely love it. And I mean, I've done over 1,000 reviews, not just of beers, of wines, of spirits, lagers, ciders, and obviously beer. And I've reviewed some fantastic stuff. And I've reviewed some stuff I've not done, to be honest, across the whole of my reviews. There's only been a handful, at the most 10, that have been bad reviews. The majority of reviews I've tried to be as honest as I can. Positive. I think positive reviews are better than negative reviews. But yeah, what a little barnstorm of a stout. I knew it would be a good one, that's why I reviewed it. Oh. And as you go down the can, you're getting that more of a hint of the salted caramel stuff coming out. Like at all beers that you drink, if you drank something beforehand, whatever that may be, it can impart your taste buds. So you have to wait till you're at least halfway down the glass before you get the real flavour starts to come through. And I've discovered this reviewing, so it does make a difference. Oh, and I've got work tomorrow. It's depressing the life out of me. Gotta be honest. In some way, it's good to get back to normality, because normality is coming back. Normality will come back, in the darkest of times. And for everybody who's lost family members, it is the darkest of times. And whether you've lost them because of coronavirus or indirectly because of coronavirus, it is dark and scary times. And having lost family members, I understand that, massively. But normality, it will come back to us in the long run. Not straight away. Not by no means straight away. It's funny because a few months ago I was taking the mickey out of this coronavirus, and yet now, having seen what it's done to people close to me, where family members have been lost, family members have got the coronavirus and got over it, neighbours, I've got neighbours who, both of them who got it, and they have no idea how they got it, because they were both very careful beforehand. And the lady, she never went out. Before this even really kicked off, they already made the conscious decision to close everything down. And he would only go cycling. So their range of people they would meet was so minute, yet they got it. And yet we, as a family, are much more active and out there, yet still very, very careful. You go shopping, you spray everything down with disinfectant, you wipe everything down, nothing comes into the house that hasn't been sprayed or wiped, nothing. And we've been lucky, although, you could have had it and you would never know. And it's the not knowing, isn't it? Roll on when there's a test, that's available in pound shops where you can go, like a pregnancy test, where you can go, swab your mouth. Have I had coronavirus? Yes. Have I got it? No. Have I got antibodies? Yes. That's the test we all need to move on. And then hopefully, we already know, if you're a realist, we already know this year's lost. We've lost this year. 2020 is the lost year. It's where the world, is fighting an enemy that has killed off, something daft like 200,000 people already. 200,000 in the world isn't a big amount. But if every country did nothing, if we did nothing, that 200,000 could be 10 million. Easy. And above. Scary stuff, isn't it? Scary. But anyway, back to this. 17 minutes, Jesus Christ, that's a long review. Definitely getting the salted caramel now. It's amazing how sometimes it just takes longer for that taste to appear. I've got to say, love the beer, love this brewery. Some of the beers they make are fantastic, and this is what I like about reviewing beers, because not only you out there may like what I do, I don't know, the shit I talk about, but fair enough, but for me it's a learning process for me, and I like what I learn myself, and I am a fan, and a true fan always loves getting new stuff, which is why when I worked at Sainsbury's, with the people I work with, especially me and the likes of Nicola, who I used to work with at Sainsbury's Arnold, the both of us were massive fans of beer, and Simon as well, who used to work there. The three of us were massive fans of beer. Every time there was a release, we were like kids excited about what that new product was, be it wine, spirits or beers or ciders, etc. And and being a fan and talking about beer, it's a fantastic thing, and I love it. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. But yeah, another quality beer. And I've got to pay homage to Morrisons. The people in charge, or the people who buy the beer or choose the beers, have done a fantastic job. You know, I was a bit annoyed that you stopped doing your seasonal themed beers, i.e. Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, etc, etc. And I'm still am. But some of these beers are absolutely barnstormers. So, Wild Child Brewing. On the nose, I got caramel, coffee, chocolate, and finally on the taste, I got the salted caramel. Black in colour, little off-white head, 5.9%, and a really nice tasting beer. Went down a treat out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. Really nice. Not sure if it was 2 or 3 quid a bottle, or can, should I say. But yeah, really decent. And if anybody's watching from this brewery, I'd love to try your banoffee flavoured beer. And watch the whole review, because you'll see my reaction to some of your beers. Fantastic beers. And when things go back to normal and you can order a mixed box from these fellas, one of each, which, you know, it's a sure seller. You know, I think they'll make some good money off it, and deservedly so. Out of 5, I've already done it. But yeah, fantastic. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.